Yes, all right, okay. I skipped chapter 4 vectors because it's quite hard for me to do vectors online because there's a lot of diagram involved. So I don't feel that it reach you when I teach you online. So I think I should teach chapter 5 trigonometric functions. Okay, this one quite a long chapter. Okay, first, positive and negative angles. Have you learned about positive and negative angles before? Yes, right, in your maths. Okay. Okay, for positive angle, angles measured in the anti-clockwise direction. So when you have the Cartesian plane, you start from x-axis and it's anti-clockwise like this one. So this is positive angle. Always start from x-axis for positive angle, so anti-clockwise like this. Okay, so that is positive angle. So for example, this one, if let's say I measure this one is 70 degree, so it's 70 degree positive. Okay, you can also get a negative angle. Negative angles are angles measured in the clockwise direction, meaning that from the x-axis and clockwise. So it's like this. So this one, the Cartesian plane x-axis clockwise going down. So this is negative angle. If let's say this angle I measured at 60 degree, so I have to write down as negative 60 degree. Okay, so far for this one, is it okay? Understand? Can I move on or someone copying?
Sure, wait, yeah, I'm copying.
Okay, yeah, okay, I give you time. So this one is important. Uh, the basic of this, you must know the positive and negative angle. Just join in. Is Alfred here? Okay.
Okay, done.
All right. Okay, done. Yeah. Okay. All right. On the Cartesian plane, I think this one is also basic for you. You have learned this one in maths. It's actually a very good revision for you for maths also. Okay, you have this one, right? Still remember this? So this is x-axis, y-axis. So the first quadrant here, the second quadrant is here, third quadrant is here, fourth quadrant is here. And you still remember the ASTC. First quadrant all positive, second quadrant only sine, third quadrant only tangent, and fourth quadrant only cosine positive. So ASTC is up to you how to remember. Some of you said add sugar to coffee. Some of you said all science teacher crazy or whatever. So make sure you remember this. This is very basic for trigonometric function. Okay. So one complete rotation, start from the x-axis. If you have one complete rotation, you know it's 360 degree, right? But it also can be measured in terms of pi radian. So 360 degree is equivalent to 2 pi rad. Still remember circular measure, you also learn the pi rad, right? So this is another pi rad, it's another unit. So 360 degree is also equivalent to 2 pi radian. So some question is not in terms of degree, but in terms of pi rad. So basically, if half of rotation 180 equals to pi radian. Okay, understand? In your maths also, you're using pi rad or not? I'm not sure. Are you using pi rad or only using degree? Anyone
No, right.
respond? You're using pi rad also?
No.
No, you only use
Only
degree.
degree.
So be careful for at max they might use pi radian as your unit in the angle. Okay. All right. Okay. Someone asking pi rad. Okay. Right. So far okay. So remember this Cartesian plane, the four quadrants, the ASTC, you must remember 360 equals to 2 pi rad. Okay, done. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, just a simple exercise for you to determine which quadrant that this angle belong. Okay, just state the quadrant, okay? So let's say I have 420 degree. It is one complete rotation plus another one. So you have one and more than one circles. So which quadrant is 360 plus 60? So 60 degree is at first quadrant. So the position of this angle is at first quadrant. Understand? This is only to determine at which quadrant this angle is. Okay. So if I have negative 210 degree, this is a negative angle. Remember, negative angle must be clockwise from x-axis. So it must start from fourth quadrant, third quadrant, second quadrant, and first quadrant. So negative 210 is actually negative 180 plus 30. So 180 is already at third quadrant plus 30. So the position is at second quadrant. Do you understand? Any question on this? This is only to determine at which quadrant the angle is. Is it okay? Okay. Am I going too fast?
No, no.
Okay. All right. Now I'm using pi rad. So negative 1 over 3 pi rad. 1 pi rad is 180. So 180 times negative 1 over 3. Convert that into degree first. So I have negative 60 degree. Okay, negative 60 degree at which quadrant class? Can someone write down on the screen? Just scribble on my screen. Which quadrant negative 60? Okay, no one. First, not first, fourth quadrant, correct. Because negative, okay. You haven't finished, right? Okay. Fourth quadrant, so negative 60 is a negative 60 degree negative angle, so at fourth quadrant. Good. Okay. 9 over 4 pi rad. Can someone convert that into degree first? 9 over 4 pi rad. Pi rad is 180. Convert that into degree. Someone scribble on the screen. If you want to write down in the chat, pun boleh. 405. Okay. Good. Very good. Siapa yang warna biru ni Very good. Okay, 405. One cycle, 360 plus another 45. So at which quadrant? First. Good. Very good. Okay. So far, this basic, understand? No problem?
Teacher,
Yes.
the 9 over 4 radian house to get, I don't understand.
Okay. Pi rad, this one is 180. So you make 9 over 4 times 180. This
Okay.
one, pi rad is 180, 180 degrees. So 9 over 4 times 180. Can you get it?
Everything 1/3 times 180 also will be the same.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, can
Okay.
understand.
All right. Any other question? No. So far, okay. Right. It's almost 11:20. Okay. Done. Done. Can I proceed to the next one? Can just someone give me sign or agree for me to continue? Yes or no? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Now, Okay, 6 trigonometric functions of any angle. You have learned 3 basic trigonometric functions, but for AddMax, you have to add 3 more trigonometric functions. Okay, so let's say this is the triangle, the right angle triangle. Okay, this one is the angle theta. So this is the opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse. I'm sure you all still remember this one. So the first trigonometric function, I think you all still remember, is sine theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse. You always remember as SOH, S-O-H. Cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, which is CHAH, C-A-H. And the third one, the basic one, is tangent theta, which is opposite over adjacent, which is TOA, T-O-A. Okay, you still remember this one? But for tangent theta also, for AddMax, you must always remember that tangent theta is also sine theta over cos theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse divided by adjacent over hypotenuse. Get rid of the hypotenuse, you can get back opposite over adjacent. That's why tangent theta is equivalent to sine theta over cos theta. Any question on that? Is it clear? Before I proceed to the 3 new trigonometric functions. Okay, someone respond please.
Can.
Okay, all right. Okay, now, fourth trigonometric function is secant theta or sec theta. Okay, secant theta or sec theta is 1 over cos theta. So the thing to memorize, this one is not given in the formula list. Yeah, you have to memorize. When this is S, is C. It's always opposite. S with C. So secant theta equivalent to 1 over cos theta. Okay, so the fifth one is cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is equivalent to 1 over sine theta. If this one is C, then the answer must start from S. It's always opposite. Okay, cosecant theta is 1 over sine theta. And you have the last one, cotangent theta, which is 1 over tangent. Cot theta or cotangent theta is 1 over tangent. Okay, since tangent is sine over cos, so cotangent theta is, terbalikkan, cos over sine. Okay, so I give you time to copy this one, especially the 3 new trigonometric functions, secant theta, cosecant theta, and cotangent theta. Okay. Any question, you can just stop me and ask. Okay. All right. Done? Okay. Can I move on? Have you copy? I'm just checking whether Alfred is here or not because I did not mark one of you with attendance. Is Alfred here? So who is here? Please alert Alfred Sukui. 5 Pascal.
Teacher, Alfred is here.
Alfred is here. Okay, thank you so much. 5 Bill Gates, only 4. Yong Ling, Yan Tong, Asia, and Kaiwen. Is there any more from Bill Gates? Nope. All right. Can I proceed? Okay. Next one. Okay. I proceed, yeah? Okay. This is how triangle should be drawn in Cartesian plane according to the quadrant. Yeah, look at this one. It's actually when it's like you draw a butterfly in the middle of the Cartesian plane. Okay, so it must meet at the origin, everything. Okay, this green, the Cemara one, this is a triangle. First quadrant, the Cemara one, this one is a Saga, second quadrant, Kiara at the third quadrant, and Magosa at the fourth quadrant. Okay, where is the reference angle for each of these triangle? For the first quadrant, this is the reference angle, always the x-axis and the hypotenuse. So the second quadrant, x-axis and hypotenuse. Third quadrant, x-axis and the hypotenuse. And fourth quadrant, x-axis and the hypotenuse. Okay, these are the reference angle. Okay, I think you know because it's almost the same like your maths. So how to get the value for each quadrant? Okay. For the first quadrant, we always take the reference angle as your answer. It's no problem. For the second quadrant, you take 180 minus the reference angle. That should be your angle. 180 minus the reference angle. For the third quadrant, some of the book write like this, the angle minus 180, but I think it's better for you to write 180 plus the reference angle. So for the third quadrant, 180 plus the reference angle, and the fourth quadrant, 360 minus reference angle. Okay, you must remember this one. This one is not given in the formula list. It's not a formula, yeah. Okay. So remember how to draw this triangle in the Cartesian plane, like you are drawing a butterfly and the reference angle are all in the middle, and how to get angle for each quadrant. Okay, so far any question? Okay, any question? Please copy, or later on I'll give you this PowerPoint. So who is not here, yeah? Where is Sukui? Okay, done. Still copying. Can I proceed?
Still copying, still copying.
Okay, the third quadrant, please, some of the book like this, but I prefer for you to find like this 180 plus. Okay, I give you time. Okay. All right. Can I proceed?
Yes.
All right. Okay, I proceed, yeah. Okay. Remember this one? Because the next question, you will always use this to answer your question. Okay. Solving trigonometric equations. Okay, I will start with a simple equation first. Okay, this one is just like a revision for you for your maths. Okay, you have to solve the following trigonometric equation for theta between 0 to 360 degree. So meaning that one complete rotation. Okay, cos theta equals to 0.4179. Okay, this is just a revision for you. Find what is the angle if cos theta is 0.4179. So I need your calculator. Just shift cos to find the reference angle. always find the reference angle first. So I just use my calculator, shift cos 5.3. Correct. So, or you can just use degree and minute, 65 degree and 80 minutes. Both answers are acceptable, but for me, I prefer decimal number. So for the next step, all in decimal, yeah. So that is the reference angle. Cos is positive here. Positive, cos positive at which quadrant? Determine the quadrant first. At first and fourth quadrant. Right? ASTC, first and fourth quadrant. So first quadrant, remember the 4 quadrants just now. So the theta, first quadrant, you just take the reference angle. For the fourth quadrant, 360 minus the reference angle. Okay, then the answer is this. Right? This one is just a revision for you, right? It's only your maths. Okay. Okay. All right. Cos theta equals to 0.4179. It's just your maths. Okay. Remember the step, always find the reference angle, determine the quadrant, and find the angle. Remember these 3 steps. Reference angle, find the quadrant, and find the answers. Okay. Second question. Cosecant theta remember tak cosec tu apa? It is 1 over sine. Okay. So change first cosecant to 1 over sine theta equals to negative 3.74. Okay. And then cross multiply. Okay. So your sine theta equals to 1 over negative 3.74. Then sine theta equals to negative 0.2674. Okay. Basic angle. Okay. 15.51 degree. I saw the answer. When you have a negative, when you want to find the angle from your calculator, shift sign, ignore the negative. Do not write with the negative. Just take 0.2674 because you want to find the reference angle. So my reference angle is 15.51. Okay, just now, whoever who wrote the answer is correct. So that is reference angle. Sine negative. At which quadrant class? Sine negative. Third and fourth. Good. Very good. So it is at third and fourth quadrant. So third quadrant 180 plus the reference angle. Fourth quadrant 360 minus the reference angle. So the final answer is 195.51, 344.49. Okay. So far, okay. Any question? You all understand? Can someone respond? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
You need time to copy. Okay, I give you a few more minutes.
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, you know the formula for cosec and
Mhm.
everything? Is it given in the formula list or do we have to
No,
remember?
you have to memorize. It's not a formula. It's a
Oh,
very
okay, okay.
basic. Okay, so you have to memorize. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you, teacher.
Can I proceed? Okay. Okay. These two questions is I can consider as a simple question. Okay. So the next question, still between 0 to 360. I'm using this range for the whole set of questions. Okay. I proceed to the third question. Okay. All right. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay. The third question. All right. What can you tell me? What is the difference between this question and the previous two questions? What is different between this and
Tan 2 pi.
the two,
And 2
right?
theta.
Yeah.
2 theta.
2 theta,
Before,
sorry.
this one, 2 theta here. Before this is only theta. So tangent 2 theta equals to negative 0.3183. Remember the range that I gave you earlier is theta between 0 to 360. So you have to change the range first because it's already 2 theta. So change. You have to times 2 the range, the lower boundary times 2, the upper boundary times 2. That's why I get a new range which is 2 theta between 0 to 720. So whenever you do, you have to do for 2 cycles, okay, because I'm doing 720. So this first step is very important, okay. Then find the reference angle. All the steps are the same. Shift tangent 0.3183. Just ignore the negative. Okay, you can find that as your reference angle. Shift tangent 0.3183, 17.65. Okay, tangent negative. Determine the quadrant. At which quadrant tangent negative class? Second and fourth. Okay, so your answer should be at second and fourth quadrant. Okay, now for second quadrant, okay, the answer is we have 2 theta. Remember your angle is not theta but 2 theta. Second quadrant is 180 minus reference angle 17.65. Okay, I got 162.35 for second quadrant. Fourth quadrant 360 minus 17.65 and I got 342.35. This is only the first round answer. Remember, you have to go until 720. You have to go one more round. So the second round, take 162.35 plus 360 and 342.35 plus 360. Okay, I saw someone ask question. Yes. Okay, Sean already got the answer. Okay, wait. 81.18, 17118. Okay, let us check your answer later on, yeah, Sean. Okay, so these are the 4 answers for 2 theta. So 2 theta is 162.35, 342.35, 522.35, 70.35. Check back, it's between this range. Okay, correct. But your answer must be only theta. You have to get rid of these 2. So divide all answers with 2. Yes, correct, Sean. Your answer is correct. Very good. Well done. Okay. Any question? Okay. Understand? So if your angle is not theta, change your range first and then do the same and then until you get the final answer. Any question? No? Okay. Sean always give right answer and always quick. Very okay. Right. If let's say this session is finished, haven't finish. Okay. Yes. Okay. Fourth question. Ken? Okay. Number 4. Sine theta over 2 equals to 0.6289. Okay. Remember the step, look at number 3. The step change the find the reference angle, find the 360. This is half of theta. So your range should be until 180. So it should be at first and second quadrant only. Okay, first and second quadrant only. Okay, sine 0.6289. The reference angle 38.97. What is that? Okay, and sine positive at first and second. So luckily both angle are in the range. Okay, Satish, you're not in. Okay, some of you got internet connection. Okay. First and second quadrant. All right. So to solve is, for the third question is 2 theta. This one is theta over 2. So your subject should be theta over 2. First quadrant 38.97. Second quadrant 180 minus 38.97. You got this one. Okay. Then it's theta over 2. You must times 2 for the answer. This should be following this range, and theta is 77.94 and 282.06. Okay, that's your answer. So Sean's answer is correct. Okay. Any question? 10 of you cannot join back. I'm not sure why. Okay.
Teacher, don't change the slide yet.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. All right. I just want to proceed with 2 more questions, but this one, I want you to try. Okay. So remember, if the angle is not theta, you have to change the range first according to the question, and then find the reference angle, check back the quadrant. If more than one cycle, please go to the second cycle to get full correct answers. Okay. Yes, Yu Cheng, why the last question? Okay. Why the last question? Yu Cheng, I don't understand. Why the last question? Why? Oh, the last question need to plus 360. Number 3 or number 4? Number 3. Okay, number 3, because the range is 2 theta. 2 theta meaning that you have to do 2 cycles, 2 complete rotation. After 360, you have to go 1 more round. For question number 4, is only half theta. Half theta is only half of the cycle. It's only until 180. So that's why no need to plus another 360. Understand, Yu Ching? It can be 3 theta, 4 theta. It can be 3 over 2 theta. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, now, question number 5 and 6. I have 5 and 6 also. Okay, no problem. Okay, question 5. Okay, secant 2x equals to 2.117. Okay, what is secant plus sec 2x? What is secant or sec?
1
Someone
over sine
give me the 1 over sine.
1 over cos theta.
Okay,
1 over cos.
So when you write down is 1 over cos 2x. The 2x will always be with your trigonometric function. So it is 1 over cos 2x equals to 2.117. And then you proceed. Okay, I give you these two questions for you to try. It's cotangent 2 theta over 3. Maybe you can just change x also to theta. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, cotangent is 1 over tangent 2 theta over 3. Please copy these two questions and then try to answer and give the answer to me through WhatsApp or email. Can you do that? Okay. Have you copy the question? You need my PowerPoint? You need the PowerPoint?
Teacher, I got question.
Yes. Okay,
Since
yes.
it's 2x, right, do we have to change the range?
Yes, but the unknown should be, because I'm actually supposed to use theta, right? So
Okay.
it's 2 theta. It doesn't matter for the unknown. So 2x is like number 3 also. You have to
Okay,
change
okay.
the 2 theta. So you have to go 2 cycles, yeah?
Alright, okay.
All right. Same goes to cotangent. 2 theta over 3. Also change the range. Okay, any other question?
Teacher,
Yes.
for secant, right? If you wanna
Yeah.
move it over,
Yeah.
it becomes cos, right?
1 over cos 2x. Yeah. Correct? 1 over cos, and then when the cos become the subject is 1 divided by 2.117. Correct?
Okay.
Cos
Okay, okay.
2x. Okay, all right. Okay, can you please continue with these two questions and give me the answers, and I will discuss these two the next class, and I'll give you more on this because this is just a beginning of solving trigonometric equations. It's just a very basic. I'll give you more on Friday, but please try these two questions. Any other question before I stop? You need this PowerPoint, right? You all need this PowerPoint?
Can, sure, can.
Okay, I just post in your class WhatsApp.
Alright.
All right, okay. Any other question? No, right? Okay, can you please try these two and give me the answers, and if you can give me through WhatsApp the answer, I can check and I will also discuss on Friday. Okay, bye class.